You talk about a group of people that should be taxed. It's these crazy ass churches. This cat in Tampa, Florida, it's amassed, it looks like 50 cars, $28 million in real estate. There should be a cap, because here's the thing. Real, legitimate, devout churches that are working to better things for the poor, to better the world for their community, those churches don't amass massive assets. Those ministers are not living like kings. They can't say that they're following Jesus, but living in a $28 million mansion on the water in Tampa. Jesus wouldn't live in a $28 million mansion. In fact, generally, he liked to just mooch off people when he goes from town to town. He was forsaking all assets. He would just roll his people into town with his message and stay wherever people would take him in. He was not building a kingdom to himself, a physical kingdom to himself. The irony is, obviously, if you look at Jesus's teachings, he would be argued to be a socialist today because he wanted to take care of the poor. He wanted to take...
I'm gonna rant about something that'll probably get me into some trouble, but at this point, I'm gonna say it. I don't care. We do not need any more churches. It is so frustrating to drive down a road where all the new construction, 3 in a row, that are being built are big, huge churches. To find out that some of these churches hoard the wealth that they have. We're talking millions, billions, some of them. They build real estate. They charge rent. They don't have to pay taxes on that stuff. They're not taxed like any other business, but they are running businesses. Like, don't forget it. And it would be one thing if they provided back to their communities, if they were involved in some of the social welfare that should exist in a church, it's mind-blowing to me how much, we as citizens of the US take on that responsibility instead. Don't get me wrong, there are programs that exist, but they're very hard to get into. And they don't just allow anyone to have access to the food sources or rent assistance. It's incredibly frustrating to me too, to see these buildings being built to be used one time a week. Okay, maybe two if they do like Wednesday night activities. Why do you need this huge building and take up land and resources that you're using one time a week? Like, why don't y'all get together? Some of y'all go to this building at 10 a.m. That's your church. The next group goes at 1 and the next group goes at 3. It doesn't make sense that you all need your own huge building to do it. And it's just frustrating because, like, if you were a daycare or a preschool or something that actually gave back to the members, that I understand. But that's not the case. Why do you need that big ass building for that one day a week? I just need someone to explain